Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, let's work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, good morning. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is a Thursday, November 6th, 2025, 6:30 in the morning. So glad you could be with me so early. Here at Forex Smart Trade, our goal is to make trading easy and to help you make money consistently by trading. We do that by doing live trades like this, where we identify profitable trades and tell you what they are so you can copy them. We send out profitable trades multiple times a day, again, so that you can copy them. And we will teach you to trade using the indicators that I'm going to be using in a little bit. Before we get going this morning, we need to listen to this guy, and then we will see what the market has.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
As I said, we send out trades multiple times a day. We've got a live webinar at 9:30. And if they find a trade during that time with the trade pattern alert, you see how they figured it out. And then they text it to you. If they don't find a trade within that 9:30 time frame, they keep looking till they find one and they text it out. I do a live trade at 10:30. I take a look at the charts. If there's a trade there, I give it to you. If not, we wait till the next day at around 4:15. I do the overnight trade setup, send it out so that you can copy it. Our indicators are such that you can, we are able to go back in history, take a look at a year's worth of data and figure out patterns that consistently make money, what the accuracy rate, how much you would have made it if you were able to do that trade. We can program the system so that it tells you when those trades are available, so that you can copy them and make money. I do 3 live trades a week. This one on Thursday morning. Also do one Tuesday morning, Monday afternoon. And as I said, we've got the various trades that we send out. When you become a member, you get access to a lot more. I like to work off of a little checklist that makes sure I do not forget anything, because lately I've been forgetting stuff. During the session, I don't really take questions. I'm just kind of focused on trying to find the trade. But if you do have questions, get on my calendar, forexsmarttrade.com/schedule. If you want to get the trade pattern alerts, here's where you sign up. I am available Wednesdays at 3:30 for office hours. Every morning you should refresh your green chart, clears out the memory, picks up any updates. Every day you should be looking at the trades that you didn't win and figuring out why. And our indicators allow you to go back in time so that you can take a look, kind of do that post audit, and those incremental, those losses create incremental knowledge that lets you improve that accuracy. We are technical traders. We are trading on the price action. But some people trade on the news. So we want to know what the news is so that we can trade around it. I like to find the news at forexfactory.com. That breaks news down into 3 categories. Yellow, which is low impact, we ignore those. Orange is medium impact, I ignore those. But red, which is high impact, those I want to trade around. And this morning we've got some news at 7 a.m. on the pound. By the way, if you took last night's overnight trade setup, move your stop loss up to your entry. It just became profitable this morning. I did. So if it pulls back, it will take you out of the trade. And if it hits, it hits. I haven't looked at it yet this morning. Looks like it is very close to hitting. So if it hasn't already. So move your stop loss up to your entry, and that'll protect you based on, if there's a jump in this news, and there probably will be. So we won't trade the pound this morning. With that, let's take a look at the market. The trade I'm going to be doing, we've got a dozen different trade signals, and we will create a trade plan around your availability to trade. This is the one that suits me. I like to trade off of a 1-hour chart. On a 1-hour chart, trades are worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. My sweet spot is 11. Generally, if a trade's not worth 11 pips, I'm not going to take it. And there are 3 sections to our chart. This middle section is the majors and minors. This top section is the TNTs, and this bottom section is the pressure. And the strategy, basically, I want to have the lines from all 3 sections agree. Each section's measuring something different. So when they all agree, that's kind of like the perfect storm. Everything's come together. It's a high probability trade. The chart I'm trading off of is the light 6 major. It's one of our standard charts. It's a composite chart in that it's giving me 6 different currency pairs. In this case, all US based. So we start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. Black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. I'm looking for situations where the lines are overbought and going down, and you see the red candle, or oversold and going up, you see the green candles. So right now we're approaching oversold. I want to catch it up here or closer to up here. Ideally, the green line is less than halfway through the channel. So nothing here. If I don't have what I want here, I don't need to look at the rest of the chart. Euro USD. We didn't quite get to oversold, which is one of my conditions. And we do not have all of the lines going up. But we do have a turn in the middle of the channel. For the Euro USD, I will trade a turn, which we have 2 orange lines. If I have what I want here, and I don't have everything that I want, so I'm making an exception. Normally, I want us to have gotten to oversold, which we haven't. Normally, I want all the lines going up, which we haven't. The black line's coming down here. 3, I want the double cross, which I don't have. And we have the green line on top. The minors haven't crossed yet. And 4, I look at what the steepness of the green line is. And I want it to be greater than 45 degrees. It is. 2 orange lines going up, thick blue coming down. I want 3 of the 4 of these lines agreeing with this, and they do. And I've got up pressure with red on top. This counts as a point. In this case, we got all the lines coming up, but we still don't have the double cross. When I see everything I want, I have a confirmation. I don't have the confirmation. I want this and this to be oversold, and I do not have that. So we've got everything. We're missing everything, and we are hitting a resistance line here. So this is not a trade I would take. You see how it comes up? It bounces, bounces, bounces. I want to trade within this channel, and now that we're here, yeah, so we're not going to take that. Even though I like this turn, given where it is, we're not going to take it. Pound USD overbought going up. Dollar Canadian dollar in the middle of the channel sideways. Dollar Swiss franc. Everybody's coming down, but we're just reaching oversold. Dollar yen oversold going down. So nothing I like. Interesting. Well, interesting that this guy is going down and this guy is going up. Normally with the USD on the backside, these lines are going to be going in the same direction like these two are. So we're gonna stay out of that. I've cloned this chart, and we've got non-US pairs here. Euro pound oversold sideways. Australian dollar yen oversold going down. Euro Canadian dollar, we've turned in the channel. And we are almost overbought. Here we're a little further along than I'd like to be. Just out of curiosity, let's take a look at our confirmation. So I've got all four here. Basically, it just touched oversold. Everybody's going up. We've got the double cross. Green is crossed over and gray is crossed over. And there's good steepness on the green line. Two orange lines going up. Thick blue coming down, so 3 of the 4 here, and I've got up pressure. Let's just take a look at what our confirmation is. Euro Canadian dollar. Euro Canadian dollar. Overbought and overbought. I want these oversold. So I'm going to stay away from that. I don't have what I want. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Oversold going down, pound yen overbought, and we don't have agreement. Majors going up, minors sideways. Plus, we get news coming on the pound in a few minutes. Euro Australian dollar overbought going up. So no. Canadian dollar yen, 3/4 of the way through the channel. We've got a turn. Here we only have 2 of the 4, so I'm not even going to bother. Euro New Zealand overbought. Majors going up, minors sideways. Pound New Zealand dollar overbought. So whatever the news is on the pound is causing looks like it's causing a little bit of an up move. New Zealand yen, even though the news hasn't come yet, it's probably leaking out a little bit. So people are starting to, inside people get access to it before it's announced. Oversold coming down, overbought going up. Euro Swiss franc, disagreement between the majors and minors. Let's go to the next group. Australian dollar, Canadian oversold, majors going down, minors sideways. Swiss franc, yen just reaching oversold, everybody's going down. Euro yen oversold going down, pound. Australian dollar overbought going up. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc. The miners just touched overbought. Everybody's going down, double cross, red's on top, black's on top. steepness is a little better than 45 degrees. 2 oranges coming down, dotted blue coming up, so 3 of the 4. Down pressure. Let's take a look at New Zealand Swiss franc. New Zealand Swiss franc for my confirmation. NZD CHF. Oh, again, I want this overbought and this overbought. Here we've got disagreement. So part of good trading is knowing what your signal is, being able to recognize it, and having the discipline that, well, I got part of it, I'm going to ignore the other pieces. I've done this long enough. If you ignore the other pieces, it's going to cost you money. So let us go back. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. We do not really have the double cross here. And we don't have 3 of the 4 here. So, we got nothing. Let me just take one more quick look through things. Now, can I take a sell when we're oversold? Yes, you can, and you can make money, but it's just not part of my trade plan. It's not something that appeals to me. All right, I'm gonna use one other strategy, something called the thick orange line. This is a little scalp trade that you can take when there's 5 minutes left in the hour. Right now we've got 12 minutes left in the hour. And it basically looks at what the position of the thick orange line is. The thick orange line is scaled. So when it's as high as it can go, this number is 10. When it's as low as it can go, it's at 0. When it's as high as it can go, since it's scaled, that means it doesn't think there's any more up in the movement. If there's no more up in the movement, that's a good time to sell. So I look for situations where there's either 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either end. So nothing here, nothing here. Yes, 9. When I see we're within 1 of 10, which we are, then I confirm it by looking at what the red line on the major indicator is doing. And I want that red line to be above the horizontal blue line, which it is. So I have my 2 criteria, but what's the issue? The issue is we got news coming up in 10 minutes. So I'm not going to take a trade on something where there's news coming up. So I've got the signal I want, but because of the news event, I am not going to trade it. 6 isn't close enough. 6 isn't close enough. 0.2. That is within 1 of 0. So we got that. And my red line is below the horizontal red line. So I've got condition 1, condition 2. We're a little early on it because I like to take it when there's less than 10 minutes left. So we've got a sell on the AUD CAD for 5 pips. But we're going to come back to it. Let's look at the rest of the chart, and then we'll come back and take that. 8 isn't close enough. 2 isn't close enough. Again, I'm looking for 0 or 10. 10, yes. And we are just barely above it. So Euro New Zealand, a sell on Euro New Zealand dollar for 5 pips. Again, we'll come back to it. Not close enough. 10, yes. Red line up here. So it's a sell on the euro Australian dollar for 5 pips. Between the euro New Zealand dollar, the euro Australian dollar, I like this one better. I'm not going to take 2 trades with the euro. So right now I would take this one on top of the other one. No, yes, but look where my red line is. My red line isn't far enough down. I want the red line to kind of be where the green line is. So I don't have both conditions. 4, no, no, no. Looking for 0 or 10. 7, no, 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 no. Yes, but look where my red line is. My red line isn't down enough. This is telling me there's still more down in the move, even though this is telling me there's no more down in the move. So they don't agree. All right, so let's go back. We're going to just go ahead and take those trades. So one was the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, right here. So you can open up your MetaTrader, or you can take it in your simulator. So Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Do I have that? Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Right here. Let's make it a 1-hour chart. We are going to, the spread is okay for this. So new order, we're going to take a lot size of 2. I can take anywhere from, this is a demo account, 1.13. Move this decimal place over 4 spots. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it. I'm going to take the double, close to the double of it. So I'm going to take, it's actually a buy. So we're going to take a buy. Then I'm going to right click, go to modify. This trade is worth 5 pips. It's a little scalp trade. And because of the accuracy, it's accurate about 90% of the time. I can use a 4-to-1 stop loss. The only other thing I like to do is I like to confirm I'm getting the full 5. So 0.9170. So I'm going to go to 7.9. All right, so we took a buy on the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar with a take profit of 0.91759, 0.91759, stop loss of 0.91506, 0.91506. Let's go to the other one. Which was the, we had the euro New Zealand dollar. He's kind of lost it. See, the red line actually isn't quite high enough now. I want this to be a little higher. So let's go to the euro New Zealand dollar. All right, 10, red line's way up here. So we're going to take a sell on the euro New Zealand dollar. Let's find that euro Australian dollar. I don't see it. So I'm going to go to File, New Chart. It's going to probably be down in this third section. Euro Australian dollar. I am going to go to New Order. I'm going to keep the lot size the same, market sell. Right click, go to modify, same parameters, 5 pips and 20 pips. And we just want to get our full 5 pips. So 1.7694 or 99. So I want to go to 941. 941. All right. what happens when you have this situation, it's like pulling a rubber band. And when the clock changes at the top of the hour, now I took these a little early. Technically, I should have waited another 20 seconds before I took both of these. But I know everybody's busy in the morning and they want to get on. Some people will actually wait until the clock changes and they want to see this number change by 1. I've done it long enough where I'm comfortable. If I have this and this, we're good. So, but basically, when the clock changes, there's a little, it's like releasing the rubber band, and there's a little snap, and you will get those 5 pips. Sometimes it takes up to an hour for that to happen. If you want to learn to trade, best way is find somebody who's good at it, get them to teach you. And by the way, here's the trades if you want to see them. Find somebody who's good at it, get them to teach you. It's the most efficient, effective way. You want to have confidence that they know what they're doing. You want them to be able to show you that you can recover your investment in a reasonable amount of time. What we found is the best way for you to get comfortable that we know what we're doing is to just copy our trades for a while. In the beginning, we'll send you out trades that we have a high probability of winning, and that at the end of the month will net you with more money than what you started. Then if you want to learn how to use the indicators, we can do that. But most people are looking for something to be that's simple, allows them to make some money on the side. Really, you only need to do 15 pips a day to be profitable at this, and we give out more than 15 pips a day. All right, have a terrific morning. I'll see you. I'll check in around 10:30, and we'll see what we got for a trade then. These should be closed by then. All right, thanks so much. Bye-bye.